if you were to see a version of yourself, there was a genie, and the genie was like, I'm going to take you to a room, and I'm going to open the door, and you're going to see, when you open that door, you at 80. What are you hoping you would see?
I'm like imagining it now. I'm just, dude, if I put me in like a rocking chair in a room, like I don't even gotta be the center of it, like just around people, family, loved ones, people I've experienced, I've been with, I've, growed with, I hope they're all just in a room and just happy, like just doing something simple, That's what I want. That's what I see. I like that.
Mikey,
it's a good question, man. It's a really good question.
It made me think about when she said it. I was like, dude.
Shout out to Judy, man. We sent her, just sent her that clip. Catch it on YouTube and all the socials and everything.
Yes.
We asked her, what was the question you asked? You asked her
if you're in a room with everyone you've ever met, who would you go look for? Do you have an answer for that one? Everyone you've ever met. If you were to open that door, who would be the person you go search out? Imagine that.
That's such a weird.
Excuse me, get out of the way. I'm looking.
Dude, I've got to bring it back to sundress girl, dude. Sunflower dress girl, man.
Dude, that's the one.
I might have to. At this point in life, I might have to go back and be like, who,
Yeah,
that's what could have been.
That's an encounter. I forgot about her, but you did meet her.
Yeah, and there was like an instant I don't know. I felt it, but then I kind of just ignored it. But then everyone else looked at me and was like, Mike, what are you doing?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. I mean, you told me, and then 3 other people were like, yo, she was looking at you like.
I wasn't there for that one. Sundress girl.
Yeah, you weren't?
No.
Oh, well, other people were like, she was looking at you. And you ignored her. Which I don't understand because I never would do that.
Yeah, you're usually pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind. It's always a thing I'm going to remember now. You know?
Yeah.
If I ever saw her again, I feel like I would recognize her.
Do you think you'd spot her?
I feel like I'd recognize her.
Wow.
Dude,
that's I got chills from that.
Oof.
Dude. What do you think her name was? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Don't think. What was her name?
Selena.
Oh.
I don't know.
Selena.
Or no, something maybe more country.
Like what?
Like I don't know, something Pierre, something country, something Claire. Such a weird thing.
I like that, dude. No, I think that fits, man. Yeah. Wow.
That's funny, dude.
How many times have you felt that, you meet the person, you're like, oh, I feel sparks on both ends here. I feel like I just stuck my finger in an electrical socket. Like something just jolted and saw a girl.
Couple times, dude, but I think it's more... No, you know what it is? I don't think I feel that. I think it's more of I'm oblivious and we're getting closer and closer, and then
felt that way.
And then I realize I'm like, oh, what? How?
Yeah.
I think I had that way more than just immediate holy crap, what? A couple times though.
Dude, first time I held my wife's hand.
Oh. Really?
Dude, insane. That feeling. My body was just on fire, bro.
Yeah.
From just a handhold. That never happened before. I was like,
really?
What? Yeah, that never happened before.
Dude, young love is just...
Oh, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Young love, dude.
Dude, I don't know if you could get this from... But I don't know, maybe you didn't realize it, but in a lot of anime and stuff, I watch a lot of anime, it's always about high school love or that kind of... And I get why. Because it's the most pure shit you want to just rewatch over and over.
You're talking to the young adult book reading champion.
Yeah.
Dude. I've been devouring in my headphones every day young adult fiction.
Really?
About that.
Really?
Didn't I tell you that?
Dude. It's my
young
shit.
Adult fiction, it's all high school. There's always the guy has neurodysplasia. He can't I'm saying it wrong, but he can't see faces. And then the girl's she was 600 pounds, airlifted out of her house, and then she lost 300 pounds, and now she's back in high school.
Oh my goodness.
And after 6 years. Yeah, dude.
What?
That's what I'm listening to. Because it's
an insane story.
It's love prevailing. It's
Holy shit.
It's two people that are meant to be together. It kind of somehow sparks are flying from other sides of the room, and then they're coming together at this one point,
and it works out.
And somehow it works out.
Dude, that's what I hope for myself.
Or it doesn't. One of them dies or something,
Maybe I gotta be... Never mind. Welcome back. Welcome home. You're Here podcast. We love you guys so much. Episode 263. Dude, I feel like we've been having such a good time on the podcast recently, man.
And hanging out.
I've been having a great, and hanging out, man.
Come on, man.
I want to say something today. I wanted to say tomorrow is gone. Yesterday is gone. The only thing is now.
Thank you, bro.
Right?
That's spot on. What a gift.
Only thing is now. I want to throw that out to the world right now. You know, I feel that. I feel that today. I heard something like that today, and I was like, you know what, man, I got to say it.
Yeah.
Because that's truly what it is.
That's a great reminder.
Truly how we live, you know? So, I don't know. Just brought to say that.
I love that.
I love you guys. Shout out to Anytime Actors Lab.
Shout out.
AnytimeActorsLab.com. If you want to go on their TikTok, they got I just watched the latest one about the taxi driver, and it was awesome. So good.
Yeah.
Go on their website, AnytimeActorsLab.com. If you want to get teaching, if you want to just get nuggets of gold.
Do you want to learn acting?
If you want to learn how to act, get on there.
Get on it.
AnytimeActorsLab.com.
Come on, guys.
Also, shout out to the Patreons, patreon.com/You're Here podcast. I mean, we got camera angles now. I can now look at different cameras, and it's sick. But we're going to be posting our behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yes.
People love it. We got new patrons. Shout out Evan. We really
Connor,
appreciate it.
shout out.
Y'all are killing it. Y'all are on the screen right now.
Shout out Christian,
So,
dude. Just caught up
Shout
with
out Christian, yeah.
Dude, how do you feel about Christian?
Dude, that's a cool thing to talk about, actually.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
You patreon.com/You're Here podcast. But with Christian is Army Centurion on Instagram. I feel like he was there from the beginning.
Very early.
From the beginning, he was a fan.
Yeah.
And he would always reach out to us and talk to us about a bunch of things and ask us questions and say
Listen
how
to music, watch our films.
Yeah.
Always have conversations.
He was always like a supporter, you know what I mean, from the beginning.
Big time.
And we finally, I don't know why, after all these years, decided to just call.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of interested about the podcast and like maybe coming on, something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We just called and it was like, I didn't know what to think. But it's like so cool. I was like, oh, this is like a person, I don't even know where he's from, that is like on the same wavelength as us.
Yeah.
Like thinks about all these things that are so human. And I don't know, it just made me feel like very close to like people.
Yeah, me
you know?
too.
And I don't even know these people.
Yeah.
You know? Like technically it's like, yeah, we talk in DMs and stuff like that, but it's like, you don't really know these people. You know what I mean? And that's every single person that listens, subscribes, likes, whatever, comments, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. It's just made me feel like I'm very kind of blessed that there's people that are willing to reach out.
They're rooting for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Rooting for you.
Yeah, man.
It's cool.
He made me think about, oh my God, what was I just going to say? Oh my God, I lost it. Something about how like, it was something he said. Inspired. He was inspired.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude.
Yeah, by what we do.
So it was like, so the thing we're trying to do is like be vulnerable, share, be honest with each other, be present, like you said before. Because the side effect of that could be someone being inspired to like dig a little deeper and find out who they are and share it with other. And now he's sharing his stuff.
Yeah.
He's sharing his writing. You know, he's digging around. He's trying to help somebody else. It's just cool, man. Like, it feels. I'm like excited to keep going. When I hear something like that, I'm like, bro, if Christian's listening, like, let's go. Yeah. I'm going to dig. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to share with you. Yeah, bro. So thank you again, Christian, man. That means a lot to us, dude. It means a lot to me. Yeah, You're Here podcast, baby. We got some riders, dude.
We do have some riders.
We got some riders, and we've been growing slowly. Like Judy. Judy's a new.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. We
got to talk about that, man, because that was such like a, I don't know, more and more we do these live things, it really feels like our thing.
Yeah.
Like this, and it's not even, you know what it is too? It's not, it's just asking someone a question.
Yeah.
Right? And it's, I think, just like we try to, I think, aim for things that aren't something you talk about every day to every normal person on the street, you know? And I think that does something, like it slows down like life, like what life seems to be. And it brings you back like into the present.
Right.
And to really think about, I mean, there's times where people don't, you know, they can't get into the present, you know? And that just, I think, proves how like, we're just, I don't know, as you get older, you're just bombarded, man, by life.
Yeah.
You know, it's so fast. And I I hope that's what the questions kind of do, is slow things down, make you think, and like, I don't know, maybe you got to slow down a little more.
It's really like, yeah, I want you to slow down. When we ask a question like that, I see it. Like you could see almost the digital world, like the thing that they're thinking about to go to, or the thing they're coming from, or whatever. It kind of snaps out, and then they're reminded, like, wait a second, I'm alive. Like, I think the name of the game is like, remember you're alive. Like, there's this saying, I think it's memento mori in Latin, and it was something to say, like, remember, this is all temporary. Like, remember, there is death. Like, you're gonna die one day. So, like, be here, be present, enjoy this. Like, be in the dance of the music going on right now. Live this, because one day it ends. So don't rush to that. Don't miss it. What's going on right now? And I think, like, when a question gets asked like that, sometimes you get knocked on your heels, and you're like, oh my God, like, I haven't thought about like who I'd look for in a room full of people I ever met, and who that person would be. And like, you start thinking those down that rabbit hole, and you're like, well, I really love that person, man. I felt deep love in my life, and then gratitude could come from that. Look at this guy. Gratitude could come from that, you know. We got a guest. Got a little flappy guest.
It came out of your hand. What was that?
You saw that? It was David Blaine, bro. Little magic trick. Yeah, and I think the questions, and then Judy, like, you know, Christian, we just had that week with Jim, right? Yeah. Jim being our last guest, how great was that? And then, man. And then this week of, like, we went to church, dude. Yeah. Like, explain that experience. Like, what was that like for you, bro?
Dude, it's been the first time I went to church since CCD. Yeah. Or maybe, I used to go with my family on, like, Sundays, and you know, we'd go to, not on Sundays, we'd go on like Easter, you know, and just bless the food, and it kind of fizzled out, you know? And I want to be honest with it. It's like, when I walked in, I felt like I didn't belong, like I wasn't a part of this thing. Mm-hmm. And I think what it was just like everything in life. It's like this thing that the unknown is scary. But it's also like the place is set up to be like a community where it's like open arms, you know? So after, you know, a while, like by the end of it, I felt, you know, very belonged, you know what I mean? And it was a good experience, man. It was. I don't know how to even like explain it. Yeah. You know, because it feels so weird to explain as a person that's like not following. Yeah. In a way. Yeah. You know, it's like, I just felt nice, you know, like, I don't know what else to explain it.
Felt nice.
I felt positive. I felt good. I felt like I wiped the glass clean, you know, like, wow. I was like ready for the day.
Wow.
You know,
that's really cool. If that was just the effect you got, maybe not like believing in something, but like just going there and doing it. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah. You still leave with something like that. Yeah. A cleaned lens, like you're saying.
It's also just, I think I found myself most of the time just looking around and being like, it's full. Yeah. Like, we're in this warehouse where everyone's going to listen to the words. Yeah. You know? Yeah. To the teachings. And it's like, it's cool. I mean, it means something. Yeah. Right? It's got to mean something. Yeah. You know? So it definitely, you know, hit me in a way.
It reminded me, like, I was doing the same thing, kind of looking around and peeking around in between things. And, like they're teaching about parenthood. It was a big part of the sermon, and you know, using the Bible to like go through it. And then I was looking around. I saw a moment of like it was the back of the heads of these two women. One was younger and one was older. I was like, that's the mother and daughter, it looks like. And then the daughter's head just slowly like rested on her mother's shoulder. Oh. And I was like, look at this, man. Yeah. Like, that kind of moment doesn't happen really a lot. Yeah. Unless you're reminded, maybe it takes church, maybe it takes the word, you know, the gospel, to be reminded of like, yeah, man, parenting isn't easy. And like, my mom went through a lot and she tried her best. And like, I'm reminded, like, I had a good mom. Yeah. I had a great mom, man. She loved the hell out of me, dude. She never, ever tried to dump me on nobody or, you know, kick me out or even when I was an ass to her, dude. Like, my mom was always loving, always caring. And my dad too, same. Always loving, always caring. You know, even when I didn't act right, they were there. So I think it was just a beautiful image to see, like, this can affect people coming together. People want to worship something. We were talking about this before. Like, people, we're built to worship.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of always worshiping one thing. We're looking and we're grasping at this one thing, whether it be like, you could turn it into money. I could worship money. Money's my God, or business, or love by other people, or success in any field, you know, cars, whatever your thing is, you can worship a thing, but you need to worship something. And so, like, people coming together, like in the warehouse, and it's just a warehouse, but when you turn the lights on and like you hear a song and Jesus is at the center of the thing and everyone's praising God, it's like, oh, that's what they're worshiping. That's what we're all here to do. And you feel good at the end of it because everyone's together doing this, and like it's a positive thing. It's like trying to light a candle in a dark place. It's not trying to snuff out light wherever it goes. It's not evil, you know. It's for good. So anything that's for good, I'm about it. And I think, like, going there, bro, it was such a healthy reminder that there's Jim's family, dude. Shout out to Jim and your family. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, and thank you for being so kind to us. Because we felt welcome there, man.
100%.
And how many places can you walk into where you just you feel welcome, like, after 10 minutes of being there? You know, like, especially in something where it's like, you can walk into a religious place, I feel like, and get real nervous real fast. Especially if you haven't been to one in a while. It's like, I don't know the steps. I don't know what. It wasn't what I was used to. Like, even recently, I haven't been used to that. You know, there's some things I didn't expect, but like, it was awesome, man. And anywhere, again, dude, anywhere that, like, I'm just that's it for me. At this point in my life, bro, like, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I want is, like, can I try to bring light to a dark place? You know, I don't know better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. I can't judge anybody. I heard this, if you're judging others, you will be judged by the measure of how you judge others. You know what I'm saying? That. I don't know any better than anybody. How dare I? How dare I, man? We're all in this mess together, right? We're all in this, like, wild world together, this party, this crazy, like, insane storm. And we're all trying to do our best with what we've been given, right? So of course we're going to make mistakes. Of course not everyone's going to get it perfect, right? Like, we all stumble. So there's no reason to judge anybody. You can have opinions, sure, but, like, judgment? Who am I to judge? I don't know anything. I wouldn't like myself judged, you know? So I like that thought as a reminder. Like, just remember, like, the depth to which you judge is how you will be judged. And I'm
you know, at least I won't, like, I really feel like, the negativity, like, people always talk about, like, energies and stuff. Like, if you surround yourself with it, like, it's gonna just linger, you know? And that's the truth, you know? I want to go back to, you were talking about humans. As humans, you kind of have this thing to, like, want to follow or have a belief, you know? I feel like we're always like that's what makes us different than animals, right? Is animals, like, I think they were saying it during the sermon. They said, whenever an animal's gonna, like, just drink water, like an ant. That's what they were saying.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, that's such a good thing too. That was a great thing. That I'm remembering it now. Is like, they're saying for, like, kids that they don't want to, you know, get up and, like, go work, like, after, you know, college or whatever, and they're kind of just, like, lazing around and, like, don't want to actually get into the world. It's like, look at an ant. You know, like, an ant doesn't, like, get woken up by its parents. You know what I mean? It just knows, it gets up, it starts working, and that's it. You know, it's just like a machine. But I think that's different for, you know, humans. We have this, you know, we have a brain and, like, this consciousness, and it is what separates us is, like, we always are, like, trying to believe. You know, like, whatever we experience is, like, becomes a belief,
right?
In a way,
right?
You know, so everything we know, we want that to be, I think subconsciously, we want it to be the truth or the right way or the thing we're doing. You know, and I could see how, you know, this whole thing has grown, you know, into this world we're living in. You know, this how complex it is and everything. So it's cool. It's cool to think about, you know. It's like how different we are. than just nature.
Yeah.
You know,
We're very different.
we're all part of the same thing.
Yeah,
but-
we have free will. Like,
Yeah.
we get to choose what we want to do. And another interesting part of that sermon off of that was like, kind of went into, he said he was talking about like showing up for who you are. Like we're all these like individuals, right? And I believe that we do have a purpose, all of us, right?
Yeah.
And if you can like show up, we were talking about showing up before. If you could show up for yourself, then you won't miss many opportunities.
Yeah.
Right, that were meant for you. You're going to live a very full life because every opportunity like you were created for, you showed up for, and you were at the best version of you, and you didn't miss nothing. And he said something about like laziness and being like a sluggard was the word, right? Like being slothful, being like lazy.
Yeah.
That laziness can if it could be like a nap here and a nap there, and like these little naps that don't feel like much, but it's you not showing up, and then stringing those together. And like what it turns you into, he said, and it took my breath away, was you become wicked. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because, at first it's like these little things, they don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like death by 1,000 cuts. It's like, it's going to get you in the end.
Yeah.
You're not going to like yourself after
That's
like,
the worst thing to think about, huh?
all these together, bro. Yeah, I go back and I'm like, if I'm going to be judged, right? If I like believe God's going to judge me, man, I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like if it's just because I've definitely
Yeah. Your boy be
been
lazy.
lazy.
Your boy be lazy.
Yeah, I've hurt people. Yeah, dude. You know what, bro? I think like why this conversation's coming out, it has a lot. This is always interesting. This podcast with you, bro, sitting down with you at this table, because like when you get present and you start to like show up, things start to connect. Like you're saying, like isn't it weird how like we're connecting to people and they're like, we're not very much different. And then, Jim brought us to the thing, and then there's a sermon about this, and it's kind of in line with where we are in life. Like things just kind of naturally occur that seem to be connected always. Like to me, it's like there's a design behind this curtain, like Wizard of Oz. And like, maybe I can't see it, but there's a reason things are happening the way they're happening. And we're meeting the certain people we're meeting at the certain times. And like, I don't know. It's just weird how things are happening, in my opinion. And like today, I told you I went to my grandpa's grave, and I think that's where this is for me, like where I'm coming from in this conversation, and why I'm thinking about judgment, and I'm thinking about like, oh, we lost the light, family, and that's okay.
I think we're good.
Yeah, but I think like going there today, like it's just a headstone, right? Like I'm trying to like. I'm trying to see where I'm at with it, because it was weird. It's the first time I did it.
Yeah.
Remember, like we visited your grandma.
Yeah.
And you do that sometimes.
Yeah.
You say a prayer, and like you were telling me how that was. For me, it was my first time doing that with him, like since losing him.
Yeah.
So it was like very
fresh, too.
very strange. Yeah, man. Like the grass has grown. I noticed.
Yeah.
Where we were all there, like the grass has grown. That was. Yeah, a few months ago only, really. But that's like, this is the new chapter now, where like that's the only relationship I have with my grandpa.
Yeah.
It's like going to a place where his body exists, but he's not there. He's there, but he's not. So it's been making me, I guess since then, I'm like, I kind of like brushed it off, and I prayed over him, and I tried to talk to him, but I didn't feel like I was speaking to him. Didn't feel like I was heard.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I was confused, or I was nervous, or I don't know. It's very strange when it's like I felt the cold stone, and I noticed the grass growing. His name isn't even etched on the tombstone yet.
Really?
No, the family is. A lot of my older family members are, that I never met, but he's not.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like he's not there. I don't know. It was weird, man.
I think it's still very fresh, man. I think even for my my grandma, is like, I think it took a while for me to actually like go, and then like at the end of the day, it's like, I'm the only family I think that really goes to that now.
You're the only one here.
Yeah, I'm the only one, and I have family. I don't know if they really go that much,
Right?
But yeah, I just like one day I was just like, I should probably go. Like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, gotta go visit. And yeah, I think it takes time to actually get this connection, you know?
Right.
Because it's such a. I remember it was just so like, I know for you too, it was like very devastating, you know, like the loss. So it's hard to like come to terms with what this becomes now.
Yeah.
You know, like what is this? You know what I mean? Is this a relationship? Is this like I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you're just showing up.
I feel like, did you feel like you had, like, I feel like I need to.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a role. It's just you have to.
Yeah.
Since you're the only one who can, you have to. Like, I'm not the only one in my family who can, but
Yeah.
because I'm standing in the place where
You're someone that can, so you have.
I'm someone that can, so I have to. He used to go to that plot and sit there with where his sister's buried and his mom and dad are buried.
Really?
That's where he would sit, where I was standing today, and now he's in it, and now I'm standing there, and my last name's on the thing, and I'm like. I have chills now thinking about it. Like one day that's going to be me in that version of that thing.
Yeah.
And then maybe there'll be someone there coming to honor me, dude, which is like weird to think about, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm not ready to go, man. The more I think about it, I'm like, that's what I hope when I see, like if I was open the door like the genie in the beginning, like I hope I see a dude who's like ready.
Yeah.
Who's just
not
at
even
peace,
thinking about
man.
it.
Yeah, like totally at rest and like surrounded by love from his family and friend, like whoever's there, and at peace with it.
Yeah.
That's really my goal, man. I just I want to, because my grandpa was a fighter, man. He fought fought tooth and nail, bro, to the end. And it's not a pretty thing. And I respect him for it. You know, like there's some kind of poem where it's like fight into the dying of the light. Like it's you know, all of us are going in this direction, but like it's important that we fight. I was thinking about this, bro. We're kind of geared sometimes to like, we hurt each other sometimes, right? Like sometimes like inadvertently or on purpose, like the worst of us comes out, and we could be, it's easy to like make a mistake or to hurt others or to hurt yourself, and like to not see yourself with love, and like to not treat yourself well or to treat others well, or to slip up from time to time. And it's so important, I think, that like even though like the odds are stacked against us all the time, to try to stay in the light, to like fight for that, like to light the candle, you know what I mean? To like go the extra mile to like help somebody or to like show up. I think it's really important to do that, bro. It's like, it's a losing battle because we all go in the grave, right?
Yeah.
And we're all forgotten at some point, but it's very important that we do this. It's very important that we show up for each other and we be kind and we try to grow something that maybe we don't enjoy, but like it does something for someone else. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's important to fight a fight that even you're probably going to lose, but it's still important you show up for the fight. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it connects to like that kind of to regrets, you know, it's, you don't want to like, I think every person that whenever someone passes, the biggest thing is like, I wish I spent more time or said more or done more things. I had a crazy like thing I was like putting together when I was thinking about my grandma. I was like, back then I was getting into like, you know, filming stuff, videos, all this stuff. I was like, and it's just so weird. I started thinking like, why didn't I record like my grandma?
Right.
Like, why didn't I do that? You know what I mean? Like I had this thing, literal box that can capture, you know, all these memories. But I didn't do that. I was like too focused on like, I got to make a short film or like little video thing, you know? And it's like, dude, what?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I wish I just took that and like I had something. Yeah. Like when Jim's family told us like we have an hour of like a podcast to like look back on our dad. Yeah. It's like, dude, I'd pay millions for that, for like something like that. Yeah, man. You know, with her. So it was weird, man. It's
that kind of thing, bro, where like you forget what people mean to you while they're here, but then when they're gone, it's like, oh man.
Dude, I was so close to crying today.
Wow.
when I was it's so bad. I was watching
okay.
a video of
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen her TikToks. It's like that old Asian grandma that cooks.
Oh, dude.
Have you heard about this?
Yes.
That I watched the video by this kid, the dude, and I was about to cry.
Yeah.
Because it hit me in that fucking part.
Yeah.
That like grandma, like, and her son was like started this thing with her. And they like had like she's like I think was the biggest like
Huge
old like person on social media, like the most with the most followers, everything, you know, and it's just like I don't know, it's just heartbreaking because like the story is like the way she started was like her son was doing like video stuff and then COVID happened, lost his job, and he started making videos of his grandma, and they did like 100 videos before like one blew up.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, what? You know, like, what if we... I don't know. It's just... I don't know what it does, but it just makes me feel like, damn, man. Like, we probably have something in front of us that we could be really missing.
Yep.
You know? And I don't want to miss anymore.
Yeah, same.
You know?
Same.
So I think that's what we're trying to do with this is like... And like maybe the post stuff we're trying to do is like... I don't know, maybe have people think about that more, you know?
Wake people up.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like, look in front of you.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know?
Where are you?
I feel good about that.
Where are you? Yeah. That's why it's called the You Are Here podcast. We're trying to remind you where you are.
Yeah. And do you think that that's I almost think it's like one of the most important things in life.
Yes. It's more than money
Like right now.
and everything. Yeah, dude. 100%.
You know?
100%.
So sometimes I think it's crazy to say that,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's that Judy thing. It's like when we interview people on the street and then you get that. It's like there's a glaze and then you ask the question over their eyes and then that glaze over their eyes leaves and you could see them and they could see you and you're like, I haven't been present in 7 days straight.
Yeah.
I haven't had a moment. I haven't looked down. I haven't looked up or I haven't looked up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I noticed like the when I'm on my phone, I'm missing all of it. And then the second I'm off my phone and I'm making a note, like, be here, go outside without your phone, go walk around, be here, be here, be here. I'm realizing there's 90% of people around me aren't.
Yeah.
So everyone's just we're all kind of just like numbingly like taking steps, I don't know, away from like who we are and away from each other. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just sad. It's sad. Yeah. Scary. Like we live again, bro. It's like that fight thing. It's just, it's difficult not to fall into comfort and just boredom. Like I'm going to just, you know, since I'm bored, since I have nothing, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing and I'm afraid to like address it. I'm just going to like numb myself out and like drug myself out to the world until like I don't have no time left.
Yeah.
You know, our time's important. Our time's our biggest asset. It's the most valuable thing. It's like your grandma, like thinking about the video stuff. You regret it now because that was your time.
Yeah.
And that time you can't get back, dude. And I can't get it back with my grandpa either. But it makes me lean into my grandparents more now. Like, it's sad I can't get it with him. And like, I'll regret that. I'll always regret that. Yeah. I'll regret driving by his house. But I'm damn sure not going to regret what I got now, the time I have now, with who I have it with. And I'm not going to regret this podcast. We're here every Monday, Tuesday, every Thursday now.
Yeah.
We're always here. I'm not going to regret this, you know? I don't know, man. Life gets tough. We get older, shit gets a bit more rough. Like, the older I get, the more I feel like it's hard. Dude, I felt so free and loving when I was young. And the older I get, it's harder to be free and feel loving towards others and love myself. It becomes so hard. But that fight is worth fighting, dude. Like, that fight of trying to stay young and like soft-hearted and kind, I think is worth it, bro. I don't want to be brittle and old and just upset.
Yeah.
You know, I want to like be present and feel love for things, all things, and awe and wonder. You know, I want to see wonder around and now here where I'm at, in your sweater, in this table. Like, that's how much I want that, because that's what I was when I was a kid. That's what I was, you know. Older I get, the harder it is, though. Do you feel that?
Yeah, 100%. Like even I just told you today, like with work, I realized that it's like I'm dealing with people that, like we were talking about showing up.
Yeah.
And once you said that, I'm like, oh, I think most of the people I have to deal with, at least for work and stuff, is like people that don't say what they mean, don't do what they say, don't show up, flake, and what that does to me, like when I leave, and like my dad always tells me this too. He's like he told me when I started, you know what I mean? It's like, just leave everything there. You know, like don't ever take it back. You know, because that's one thing he learned in life. Is like work is work. You got to separate it. It's, you know, you can't let it affect your personal, you know, life and mental. You know, and that's great advice. You know what I mean? But I think it's just like sometimes it just does. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to just be like, whatever, it's work. Yeah. You know, it's hard to turn your head. Yeah. You know, especially when we were talking with Jim, it's like when you actually care, you know, it hurts. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, it's hard for me not to not care, you know, and just be like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just you guys. You guys are those people over there. Yeah. You know? And it's hard when we're doing this for me to like think of that like that, you know? Because this makes me more empathetic and want to like connect more. And then that stuff like is like an instant, like everyday kind of disappointment in people. You know, that it's like, man, I'm in this like emotional roller coaster every day. Up and down, yeah. You know? Yeah. And it's weird. I think that's life though. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it's like, how do you get this there? Yeah. I don't think you can. Because then you have to change other people. Here's the thing, bro. We were just talking about before, man. Yeah. I don't think you can change people. Like you can try, but you'll always fall short of getting what you want out of people if you're trying to change them. Like you can't change someone with aggression or like you're doing it wrong or like finger pointing or whatever. No one's going to change. With love, people change. I think that's the only avenue people change. Yeah. I think if you're trying to like get someone to go somewhere and you're like swinging a stick at them, like it's never going to happen. But it's like that flies to honey thing. Like, and it has a lot to do with perspective, bro. And you're very good at this, man. I know you're struggling now with the work situation, and I've fallen into the same stuff, but like, it's how you're perceiving it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's my part in this? Like, sure, I can't control them. So what can I control? Yeah. And then I have to go down the litany of things I can control. And then those things are either, you know, a short list or whatever, but I'll do this, and this. And then I had this thing happen to me earlier. I won't say who and I won't say where, but it was like at a job. And someone I found out was talking about me and this and that, saying negative things over and over. And I was like mad, dude. And I was like, what? You know, like, yeah, I'm nice to you. Like, we're good, I thought. Like, where's this coming from? I do my work. Like, I think I'm a pretty stand-up guy. Why am I getting so upset about what this person's thinking? Like, I'm constantly like pissed now every time I see this person or I go into my job. And now I feel like I got someone like watching me all the time and it's making me upset. And I don't like it when people don't like me. And I realized like, oh, that's my problem. I'm so concerned about what another person thinks about me to the point where it could get me mad. Yeah. People can think whatever they want, man, about me. I'm not perfect. And like, you are totally entitled to have an opinion. Judgment, like, that's your call, bro. That's your life. You can judge me all you want, but it's me who's getting upset. I am letting that affect me. And that's my problem. You can't change how people are going to treat you at work. You can try to, you know, stick out your chest more and say it like this and demand respect and all this and that. It doesn't mean it's going to be met. Your expectations are probably going to fall short. It's going to fall short of your expectations. Yeah. So it's like, what can you control? And it's like the way people's words affect me or the way to which I allow negativity of other people to affect me. You know, I don't see that person as a bad person. That only changed when my perspective changed. When I changed the lenses, when I shifted my lens, now I can see that person with empathy and love and just see that they're just a human being trying to get by. And maybe it feels good to talk a little shit. Yeah. Maybe that's how I get around my dad. I've been there. I'm that guy too sometimes. Like, and that's not right either. And I got to change that. So that's on me too. So it's always on me. The older I get, the more I'm noticing it's on me. Yeah.
It's not them. They're good people, man. They're good out there. They really are. They really are trying their best. And the things that are bothering me are because of me. And I got to work on me to change those things. I can never change them.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for them. I pray for them. I love them. I got to work on this guy. I got to love this guy. And we got to keep working on the wiring here, dude.
You think it's always like that?
I do.
Yeah.
I think
it's funny. I feel like it's something we realize after time. It's like, oh, we're being, honestly, you know what's really funny? When we were going through, this is a fun thing to do. Like, we just went through our old, like, Facebooks.
Yeah.
Remember that? And dude, this is so funny. The guy
you were,
seeing how different we were.
Oh, dude, we both were way different. But like, if I would have met you at that age, I don't know if we'd be friends, bro.
You know what's so funny? I was like, dude, I'm an asshole.
You were, and I was like, go Jets, like just trying to be cool, like just trying to be the coolest kid in the world. And you were like, I don't even remember what you say. You were like, great snow day, lost power.
Yeah,
This sucks.
I've lost power 50,000 times. You know. Dude, when you lose power enough times, the world's the worst place.
No Wi-Fi, nothing. Yeah,
but it's funny how, like, looking back, I was like, man, I was pretty messed up, man. Like,
we all were, dude.
But I think that speaks to something, because I know, you know what's funny? That makes it seem like I was this, like, dude that's, I don't know, like, outspoken, like, fuck, like, get out. No, dude, I was this quiet kid. Bro, I had just like a friend group that we were like this with each other.
That was your humor.
I think that was like the solace I had. Yeah. Like the safe place I had to be like nothing, like I felt like no one will accept us or like accept me, and now I found these other people that feel the same way, and like we can be fucking assholes to whatever.
What was the most important thing to that guy, that kid? What was the most important thing? What was he after, that dude?
I think just being accepted, dude.
Yeah.
Just wanting to connect, you know?
Oh yeah.
And not connect because of like things or you know, belonging, stuff like that. Because that's all it was. It was like people got sick shoes, people got sick outfits, like got a new game, they got all this cool stuff. They had a new iPhone. It's like I just wanted someone to like Mike. You know, but it's like that wasn't the case, you know, or it felt like it wasn't, you know. Yeah. And when the people I did kind of like that, I think we're searching for the same thing, but we were all kind of like this outcast band of like just far gone youngins that were like pissed. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Pissed at like the problems, you know?
We're little rebels.
Yeah. I just wanted to like take out our anger.
You did, huh?
You know, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Not in the best ways, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't too good. Looking back on it, it's like, I think
I would have been this. I've seen you guys over there at the table.
You like walk away.
You're like, check out these losers.
I could see that.
Eating my pretzel at lunch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I could see that.
I'd be like, I'd probably go up to you guys once a month and be like, what's up?
No.
Guys, what's up? Yeah, just trying to befriend everybody,
I don't think
dude.
so, man.
No, it was.
I think you were friends.
No, dude, I was always trying to just make sure everyone was like cool with me. No issues with nobody.
Yeah.
So I had to be like a snake, dude. Just not myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know me. You would never know me. No one knew me.
Were you not like, you wouldn't want to fight?
No.
Or nothing?
No.
Really?
I try to just like duck and cover.
Dude, where does the red come from then?
That, dude, I think just not being myself for so long. And I think like I had a few issues in the past when I was growing up, but that was like a rare brief moment of like exposing myself and then like running back to like, I gotta be cool, dude. I hope this girl likes me. I really hope that, you know, these guys think I'm cool and they want to be my friends. I want love. Yeah. That was all I was after. Like acceptance, like you're saying. Like that was it. I'll wear the shit you wear. I'm gonna wear the cool Hollister was in. I'm wearing Hollister. I'm working at Hollister. I was fucking. You were in the soccer. I'm gonna be on the soccer team, dude. Like we're on the soccer team together, man. We're brothers, dude. Like right, you love me, I love you, dude. Like yeah. Like I'm loved. Yeah. And then gone.
Yeah.
Like quick. You know, like I thought about this. High school when it ends, I think it's so healthy because it's like you are together. Some of you since first grade, you're together. Now I still have friends from first grade, and they're beautiful, beautiful guys. And I love them both. I love all of them. But you're to think about that. It's like a job. 5 days a week since you're 5 years old, some of you.
It makes no sense.
You're together. So that's all you know.
Yeah.
You only know 7 girls who you like. And you know,
and your hormones are raging.
And you're raging. And you're friends with this one dated this one. Yeah. That's your ecosystem.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
That's your ecosystem.
Saddlebrook to me? Yeah, ecosystem. Garfield? That was like Jupiter.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone there. I knew these people.
Dude, remember when you knew someone from a different school and you're like, bro,
yeah, bro.
crazy.
But there's like 1 or 2 people. Like my cousin.
There's always some hot girl.
Yeah. I remember I went to Lodi summer camp 1 year with my cousin Dan. I stayed the whole summer when I went summer camp. I felt like the hottest shit because you're new.
Yeah.
So girls like you they're more interested in you, and like dudes are like kind of like, what's up, man? Like, you know, and you could be anything you want. That was my dream. Dude, I could be anything I want.
Yeah.
I could be just a new like version of me.
Be a superhero.
Bro. I could try some shit out. Yeah, man. That was awesome. Yeah, bro. But I was thinking about that ecosystem and how important it is, and then like you leave it and you're like, you're just floating in space. Like I thought I had to be home. But I worked so hard for Stephanie to like. You know, like
yeah.
I thought we were brothers.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be friends forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it just doesn't. That once that bubble pops, like you're just out there. And thank God. Thank God for that.
For some reason, my thing I think was different than that. I think it was. I had this group where we all like it was like blood pacted that were like we are not like at least we'll be friends.
You had a cult.
Basically, like we knew, like at the end of the day, the end of the school year, we're gonna be friends. You know what I mean?
Senior year, like you're talking.
Senior
about
by the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I made some promises.
We're gonna be these people.
Yeah,
you know. But then after that, everything kind of.
That's what happens.
Yeah, but it's like to get through.
Yeah,
you know.
Yes, that's what it is.
It's like we need this to get through this.
Dude, that's
shit.
a great point, Mike.
You know. I think that's what it was for me.
I think it's what it was for me too.
I don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
Like I can't find a place for me.
But we need each other to get through this.
I feel so out of place.
Right.
That like at least, you know, we can all have the same idea and feel the same.
Dude.
You know?
I remember.
I think that's what it was.
I remember my homie and my one of my bros was like, you're going to the home you're going to the after thing after homecoming. And I'm like, I'm not going. Or after prom weekend thing. Yeah. Oh wait,
prom weekend?
No, it was homecoming. It was something different. It was like camping trip somewhere.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going. He's like, you're going. I'm like,
why'd you say no?
Hey, dude, I don't drink, so I'm not going.
Damn.
I'm not going. I don't like camping.
So you were a loser.
Yeah, bro, I was. I was a square.
Okay.
And I don't want to camp either because I never camp to this day.
Damn, bro, we gotta go camp.
If there's no toilet and shower, your boy's not going.
Well, there's places with toilets and showers.
And I could probably do a night. I'm not doing 3 nights.
Yeah, a night.
But like, what do you do?
What we're doing right now.
I mean, that's great.
Cook some food.
Yeah, but you're cold and it's dirty.
No, go during the day. You have a shower.
I'd be down for that. Where do you plug in your phone?
No, battery.
I'm just kidding. No, but I would do it now. I would do it now for a day. I need to do it.
Dave, we're going camping.
Yeah, I need to.
We're going camping this season.
Okay.
We're going winter.
But bugs and shit. So I want like the netting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need the netting, bro.
The smoke gets rid of the bugs.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
My whole thigh is gonna be chopped up.
No.
Mosquitoed out.
We got you. Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
And Cutter.
That'll be a You Are Here episode.
Patreon. Camping trip. He's like, you're going. I'm not going, dude. Hey, listen to me when I'm using my mouth. I'm not going. He stood up and he was like, you're going.
Wait, who was telling you that?
My boy.
It's your friend?
My best buddy.
Why?
And he wanted to fight me over this. And I was like, you're not my dad, dude. I'm not going. I remember I was like, it like shook me because I was like, we're brothers. I just don't want to go to the camping trip.
Yeah.
And he was like, red.
Really?
And I almost like fought him in a kitchen.
Why?
I don't know. But that's what I mean. Like, I was so deathly afraid of losing him because I was like, I need you to, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah. I need you to get through this.
Yeah.
You're like part of my guys on getting through this shit.
Yeah.
I need a group to like manage this time.
Yeah.
So that I'm just one of a team where we can march to graduation together. I loved them. I thought we were gonna be friends forever and like close and always see each other and have kids together and shit. It didn't happen, but like that's what scared me. Was like the disbanding of like my group. Like that blood oath thing you're talking about. Like super important, man. I think everyone does that.
Yeah.
Except my sister. My sister's just a G.
Yeah.
My sister don't give a fuck.
Well, I think kids now, like I don't think that shit exists anymore.
One of my sisters. My sister likes Friends, and she's just as good.
I think it's easier now, dude.
I think so.
You know?
I think so.
Because now, like, more things are accepted. More things are like,
more like, people are accepted.
Yeah.
Back then, you couldn't even say someone was gay.
Yeah.
It was like the craziest thing in the world if you knew someone was gay.
We said it a lot. I'm sorry.
No, not say the word. Like you say the word all the time, unfortunately, back then. But like, if you were gay, you were like toast.
100%.
But now it's like everyone's accepted for the most part. You know what I mean?
Dude, someone like that, someone that's gay, that's our target. Oh, you know what I mean? Dude. It's over. For kids,
dude,
that's your target.
I remember the first gay kid I ever saw, and it was like, I knew right away. I remember summer camp, dude. I remember.
That's a weird thing to think about. What's the first gay person I ever met?
Yeah, and I felt terrible.
Really?
Because he was getting picked on. For that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's so bad.
I gotta give myself credit, bro. Hey, I may have been a fucking snake and like never let people know who I was. I never fucking picked on nobody to the grave. I could say that.
Oh, really?
Never. Thank you, Mom. Grandma.
I can't say that.
Thank you. That's okay, bro. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm bad for that.
Hurt people, bro.
I'm bad for that.
It's okay. We're all bad, man, at some point, but you got to forgive yourself.
There were times.
You were a kid.
There were bad times.
Yeah.
I remember one time there was this.
What would you say to that person?
I was an asshole. I'm sorry. I'm looking at both cameras. I think I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know who I was. And I thought that making fun of you would probably make me feel better. Because I'm not the one being made fun of. And that's why I did it. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Forgiveness, guys. It's all about forgiveness. We all make mistakes, bro. You were a kid.
I also remember this one kid where it was the first time I thought I was going to get in a fight. And I don't know what it was. I think from what I understand, my friend called the kid Serbian.
Okay.
And he was Serbian. He was from Serbia.
Okay.
And for some reason, the kid wanted to fight me because of that.
Because the other kid said?
Because of that, yeah.
And he looked at you and he's like, Mike, going after you.
No, it wasn't even that. It was, someone told me, he was like, this guy wants to fight you.
Oh, just out of nowhere?
Yeah.
He just didn't like you?
Yeah.
Oh, God, what a nightmare.
And we're supposed to meet and nothing ever happened.
He didn't show?
No.
You didn't show?
I think we both just didn't show. And that's
nothing
what it was.
Scarier than like meet me in
no shows.
I remember when I probably said this to you before, but I was in woodshop class. I think he was Georgian. You know what I'm saying? From one of those like Balkan states, like Iron Curtain mother effer. And he his shaved head, his name was like Greg. You know, he was like scary.
Mess you up.
And he had a backyard like he was known for having a backyard like fighting ring.
Oh.
And people go to his house and they just fight.
Yeah.
He would train. Like he would just beat people up and train and like wrestle logs and shit.
Street fights.
He was crazy. But he's in my woodshop class. He's a year older than me. And I'm like the freshman in school. I'm like, no one picks on freshmen anymore. We're using the table saw. I'm at the end of the table saw. He's like, check this out. He puts the wood down on the table saw on the other end. It kicks back. It hits me. So I snap, and that red thing comes out, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like this freshman. I'm like 13. I'm like string bean 5'2", 3, whatever. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? And he's like, I remember he was like, right away, came around the table. He's like, the table saw, what are you going to do about it? Like literally like a movie, like in my face, dude. Like, what are you going to do about it? And my response was like, chill out, man. Like, relax, Greg. Like, hey, man, like, just don't do that. Like, that's not nice. And then he was like, I don't know if he was stunned or he was. My teacher got in between us, but I remember it flashed before my eyes. Like, this is gonna hurt. Ugh. He's gonna hurt me bad, and I didn't. I avoided one. I avoided a beat down, a bad one.
Jeez, it's such a simple thing.
Well, it's like I got picked on. The guy wanted to stir me up, and then he stirred me up, and then he was like, "I'm gonna beat you up."
The thought process?
But I think you nailed it. It's like he probably wanted to look cool or feel like not hurt, so he's gonna hurt me, or you, or whatever.
Or just like no one respects him.
Yeah,
the only respect he has is fear from others.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude.
You know, I was thinking about the grave too, bro. Like, I could have died at like so much younger than I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's all these plots, and like a lot of them were like, he died. There was one that said he died saving our beloved daughter or something like that on the headstone. I'm like, wow, like he's probably in his like 30s. You know, he died. And there's people I know that died in the past, like people from my town and stuff. And I'm just like, why? You know, what? Why didn't I? Like, why am I still here?
Damn.
I don't know. Just like, you know, I don't have to be here. So like, what is it? There's got to be some reason that I'm still here. There's got to be something I have to do. Maybe it's in line with what Christian hit us up about. You know, like maybe that's the work I have to do, or maybe it's like lighting more candles before my candle gets out. You know what I mean? Like maybe because we all go to that place. This all stops at some point for all of us, and it's at different points in the road. And I don't understand why for some it's early and for some it's not. And I don't know why I got to live at least this long. You know, I don't know. But it was an interesting feeling of like, oh yeah, Dave, it could happen at any time. Like I just reminded me being there in this sea of people who aren't here anymore.
It scares me when you say you don't have to be here.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
What does it make you think?
I don't know.
You worried about me?
No, I was thinking in general. It's like, you don't have to be here. I don't know. I guess we don't have to be here.
Well, I mean, like, I guess in a sense, I'm trying to say like anything can happen. So there's nothing that's like, no, wait, Mike is. Remember, I wrote this down and like, there's a contract we signed. Mike's supposed to be here until 99.
It almost makes me feel like it's just such a sad way to say it. But it's like,
here it comes.
Yeah, this is gonna bring it so down.
Bring it down, dude.
It's like, all right, never mind. It's not. I can't say
you can say it, bad. Bro. It's okay.
It's
you're good. Being honest. You're being honest.
It's like, no, I think it's good actually to say. It's like not. You don't have to be here. Made me think of like, not much really changes if you're not there, but I think a lot does.
I think a lot does too.
Yeah. So I think that kind of answers it.
I think this is what I think, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael J. Nowicki.
G.
I just messed up. No, I did it on purpose. I believe you don't see the change.
Yeah.
But you actually change way more than you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's, again, you may not understand why you have to fight. It may look like you're never going to win, but it's important that you do fight.
Yeah.
And I think that's why. I think you don't realize how much your life means to other people, and how much what you do impacts other people around you. Mm-hmm. You'll never understand that the scope of that. You'll never get it.
Yeah.
But it's very important that you stay here to do that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
So we're going to be 85 and it's all done. Now, if I can't walk, I'm done.
If you can't walk?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. But I'll wheel your ass around, bro. If I'm here, I'm wheeling your ass around.
Will I finally be sidecar Mike?
Yes, dude, you will. Bro, I promise you this. Here's a promise. This is a contract. I buy a motorcycle, I get a sidecar, and we fucking travel, dude. Contract.
Dude, I'm so down.
Well, no, we have to do that before.
Sick.
Let's do that before.
All right.
No sidecar, but like, let's do it. Would you do that with me?
Yeah, I would.
Rent a couple motorcycles and like drive out?
Yeah.
Out west or something?
Like right now?
Yeah, like a tour. Like before we're old.
We should do it to go to Pittsburgh on a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
I've never ridden a motorcycle before.
Me neither. It's my dream. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We
gotta do Pittsburgh, man.
Pittsburgh is.
We gotta do more of this.
Okay.
We gotta do more of this getting out there kind of thing.
This is on air. People are listening, so you gotta. We have to both show up for this. Let's plan a day this week in the near future. For this week. We're sitting down and planning a day. Me and you. For the near future to go to Pittsburgh, so we could set a day, set a time. We take the day off. Okay. We go.
I'm just waiting for you. I go whenever. Okay. Okay, we'll do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Done.
Setting a day this week.
Setting a day this week.
Should we set a day right now?
I gotta look at my schedule. I gotta look at my Google Calendar. And my phone. I don't have my phone.
Okay, you're right.
Where are we?
You got me there.
Where are we? We're past an hour. Look at that. Hey guys, if you would like to reach out to me or Mike, if you're going through a hard time, and you don't know who to talk to, and you don't want to talk to a therapist, and you just want to shout out something, you could always reach out to me and Mikey on DM or whatever. I think you should talk to a therapist, but if you need a little push or just want to vent, we haven't said that in a long time, but you can reach out to us.
Yeah, always.
We're both on Instagram. We both have the You Are Here podcast Instagram.
You got the website,
the anonymous website. You could go on our website.
Ask us whatever.
YouAreHere.net. YouAreHerePodcast.net, and there's a thing you could fill out there if you want to reach out anonymously. That's a way you can do it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for riding with us. I see the growth. I see we're actually going somewhere, and I'm excited, bro.
Me too.
My life is filled with purpose. This podcast is getting me it's giving me energy. I'm excited to see what we look like in a year and who we've reached and who we're friends with and what our community of people looks like with the You're Here crew, You're Here podcast.
We're changing.
Looks like. Yeah, man. Shout out Roberto, dude. Love you, man. Thank you for all you do for us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm just grateful.
Me too.
For this.
Thank you guys so much for reaching out, being a part of the journey, the You Are Here podcast journey. Yeah. I mean, it's another week, huh?
What do you got? What do you got for people this week if they're listening? What do you hope for them?
I hope this week you realize something. That it's all in the now. Tomorrow is gone, and yesterday's gone, and today's the only day you're gonna feel it and do something.
That's right. That's right.
So get off your ass and do it.
Let's go. I hope.
Because I have to too.
He's got to do it. I got to do it.
Dave's got it too.
You got to do it.
And
so
you got
do
it
it.
too. So do it.
Yeah. Go fight the fight. Even though it feels like a losing battle sometimes, it's important that you do it. It's important that you fight. So get up, keep fighting. Keep fighting. You're gonna light that candle, man. We need it. We need your light. So keep fighting, bro. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Not yet. Not yet. We need you. Dang, that's it. That's my hope.
Baby. You Are Here podcast. My name is Mike. Signing out.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please take care of yourselves. Please be kind to yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Boom.